Gentlemen, this is Vito Scaletta.
Vito, my boy's home.
Tell me what's going on here, Frankie.
Papa borrowed money.
Vito, know that this family of ours is a secret.
I'm in the 2K booth here next to Alex, who's a producer on Mafia II. And could you just tell us what are you showing here at E3 this year?
So this week we've brought with us the consumer demo for Mafia II. You know, it's going to go live on 360, PS3 and on PC a couple of weeks before the game launches in August. So this is quite an exciting thing. So like the consumers, the gamers at the show are out the front of the booth playing the game for the first time themselves, getting their hands on the game, and obviously press are checking it out. It's pretty exciting. It's good for us to finally have the game there, you know, effectively finished and playable. So it's good news.
So should we spoil it for those who are waiting for the demo by telling a little bit about what's going on in the demo?
Oh yeah, for sure. So like the demo's like especially great level for the game. Well, it's taken from the game, but like we've like put it together so it's like a special thing with all the tutorial and everything because it's taken from the middle of the game. It's a level called the Buzzsaw. Like it's a level which we think shows off a great, like the gangster story, the cinematic gangster element about Mafia 2. It's about a raid on a distillery, like run by like a rival kind of mob boss guy. So yeah, like it shows off the various features. There's some open world city in the demo. Like it's on all 3 platforms. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good cross section and pretty good gives you a pretty good idea of what Mafia's got to offer. So
mixing that open world component with the more sort of tactical missions and sort of what kind of experience does Mafia bring to the open world genre that you perhaps don't find in other games?
I think the one thing. Well, let's start with like the title itself, Mafia. I think that says what we like the most distinctive thing about the game. Of course, the subject matter is the mafia. Our goal for the game is to give the player the experience of living the life of a mafia gangster, like to play as the lead character in a mob mafia movie. So something like Goodfellas or Godfather, which we think is in itself quite distinctive. There's not really, like the original Mafia game did that back in 2002. We don't really think that anybody's really done the same thing since then. So Mafia 2 is only building on what the original game kind of started in a way. Also, I think for Mafia, I think the better way to think about it is more of an action game. This is an action game. It's a linear action game with it's set in an open world. Like the open world is great. It's very attractive. And, it's got some gameplay there and everything like that, as you'd expect. But nevertheless, like the focus for us is very much on the action. It's very much on the storyline. And so, like again, this is like this design focus on us really in the game, where like all of the features, the whole game design really is there to support a believable game world for the story to happen in. I think that's probably one of the main distinctive features of Mafia.
It's been quite a long journey with Mafia 2, long development process. You're finally closing in on delivering the game. How's that feel?
Oh, it's great. It's great. Like we're in the closing stages of the development right now. The game's going to ship in a couple of months' time now, so like we know this is going to happen. Yeah, like the team is really tired. Obviously, the last few months we've been heavily focus testing the game, balancing it, fixing loads of it, thousands and thousands of bugs. Really, like for us, the game has to be very high quality. Again, it's one of the things for us which has always been an important feature that the software quality is high. Like it's not very buggy. It's like it's polished and well balanced. So. Yeah, it's very satisfying, really. As you say, like the game has been in development for several years, so the team's tired but relieved.
Right. So, thank you very much for your time, and I'm looking forward to playing the full game.
Yes. Thanks very much for checking it out. I hope you enjoy the demo when you get a chance to play it.
Just like this, Saint. This has nothing to do with friendship, Vito. This is business.